the Northwest Weather Podcast from Fox 13 Seattle.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Northwest Weather Podcast. We are overjoyed. Yeah, thank you for the sound effects.
I was hoping
Adam
we'd get a good
everyone.
explosion or like a rumble of thunder.
Yeah, I felt empty without that, so thank you so much for the intro.
I feel like we need something, and there needs to be more. We need something more. So there's like a welcome.
Adam Gerke, our traffic czar and God over here, definitely you could shadow as well in voice work, so I appreciate you.
It's been known to happen. All right.
We are coming to you right now. We're sneaking away for a few minutes while we have this massive Super Bowl parade coverage ongoing. We have more than 20 people reporting at the parade. We were there for Super Bowl coverage Sunday morning. Adam, what was your experience like?
The biggest takeaway for me was that I actually found out it takes 12 hours and 38 minutes to drive to Santa Clara. If you wanted to make the drive, if you were going to diaper drive it and you wanted to go straight there.
What is a diaper drive? I'm scared to know.
That was something that happened a couple of years ago. There was a NASA. There was a woman. I think she worked for NASA.
Okay.
And it was like a estranged love situation, and she drove from Texas to Florida, but no stops, and was wearing Depends so that she could just drive.
That is dedication that I don't think I have.
Yeah. So the diaper drive.
But so you were helping people to get to Santa Clara if that's where they're headed.
If that's where they wanted to go. Or if they wanted to get back. Or if they wanted to get down there for after the game to celebrate.
To party.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Adam, you did an incredible job. I was down there at Victory Hall. What a thrill. The city is just buzzing. The energy is so high. It's been wonderful.
I think this is truly one of those things where we actually see unity in the city. We may argue over a lot of different things, but this is one thing everyone can still all come into the tent and go yeah, we did it. This is very exciting.
That's such a good way of putting it. We're feeling so much joy about this. And when it comes to the weather, the last Super Bowl parade we had, it was incredibly frigid. This one is stunning, Adam. I mean, it honestly couldn't be much better. And we're going to transition over to our weather now, shall we?
Do it.
Let's do it. Okay, WSI1, here we go. I'm new at the buttons. Okay, so this is the live picture from here midday on Wednesday. We've seen a lot of sunshine. Honestly, we didn't see a lot of fog this morning, Adam. No big problems there.
Kind of a delightful start. Little chilly start.
Chilly. Absolutely.
But delightful is the way the day turned out.
100%. And more delight is on tap going into Thursday, okay? Because we're expecting dry weather the next 2 days. Friday looks medium, mid soaky, okay? It's not going to be a total washout, just a bit of rain, and then lighter showers Saturday. Even look at the latest models are really pulling back on the shower chances on Sunday. So the sunshine tomorrow is looking really beautiful, and then we descend into the darkness on Friday, not to be dramatic. The thing we do want to talk about and spend some time on is the snow level forecast, Adam.
I actually was, even if you weren't going to talk about it, I was going to ask you about this, so I'm glad you brought this up.
Well, you always keep a very close watch on the passes. Yes. And what has it been like with our incredibly unusually quiet winter?
They have been absolutely barren on the roads and also, I believe, on the mountains, on the hills themselves. And so this last week, we saw some rain over the weekend. I'm not entirely sure how much of an impact that had on our snowpack, to be honest. Maybe, do you have any more information or intel on that?
You know what? Let's go ahead and look at it, because as of last week, we were something in the 30th percentile of normal for snowpack, which was just brutal. So let's take a look and get a check. It's loading right now as we speak.
Are we still the monkey wrench in the middle of the podcast?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Here's the thing: it's every single new model that comes out, it continuously puts these snow chances on the later part of the 7-day and into the 2-week forecast. And it's been doing that for weeks. It keeps pushing off the arrival. And then by the time we get there, it's milder and it's either drier or wetter. But anyways, the temperatures have been a problem. Okay, our snowpack is brutal. Okay, it remains brutal. We're in the red. Okay, that means we are in the 30th percentile of normal for most of the mountains, Adam, which is just, it's so concerning for a number of levels. I know you've been doing a lot of research into this specifically. What, for example, water in the summer comes from the mountains. That's a big one. But what else do we need to really be worried about here? I know. Okay, so we like the cool waters for salmon. We like that the snow melt will gradually melt. It keeps things really cool for them, which is a plus. But we also like a slowly melting snowpack to delay the start of wildfire season. Snowpack isn't the only factor, of course, that will determine the severity of a wildfire season, but it's just one of the ingredients. Now, I talked to our amazing state fire meteorologist. He did say, even if we have low snowpack going into the spring. If we do get regular rains in May and June, that can kind of help to offset the bad mountain snowpack. So it's not like we're totally doomed, which is good. But anyways, we just have to keep like a close look at it. Right. And Adam, it's great seeing this. Okay, you ready for this thing?
Bring it.
Look at it. Those snow levels are getting low, all right? Cue the music. We're getting low this weekend and next week, but it only looks like light mountain snow, a few inches every day. But even that would be amazing, right? Yeah.
So, all right. So, still keeping the rock skis handy if you're a skier. Is what you're saying.
The rock skis, 100%. I know. I need to get back up there, Adam. It's been a really tough season for skiers. This is your 7-day. All right, you little lovebird. Saturday. This is what we got going on. A few showers on Valentine's Day, but not a washout. Some cool showers on Sunday, and then President's Day. You might have the day off. Some light showers. Really not a big deal. Adam, a lot of people have seen the snow icon on their 7-day forecast, maybe on their phone. Yeah. Have you noticed that at all?
I have not seen that, but I also haven't been watching terribly closely to the phone. I usually rely on you or Brian.
That was a test. That was a test, and you passed the test, Adam. I'm going to see right now if it shows the snow. No, mine doesn't. Yeah. Basically, all I was going to say is that I don't know what these phones what's going on with them, because the latest models today are not indicating any lowland snow for next week. I mean, these temperatures, you'll notice they're getting chilly down to the mid-30s, so I suppose that if we did have moisture during that time, some of it would fall as snow in the higher elevations, but just there hasn't been a lot of precipitation in order for that to happen, so the precip looks pretty light.
Okay,
we're pretty borderline. Thoughts to Adam? Any follow-up?
Well, really hoping for that ski season still to kick in here. But I know that, as you have talked about and Brian has mentioned too, we're kind of past the coldest portion of the year. So we're on the rebound, so to speak. So my hopes are dwindling by the day /week/month.
No, it's like we're running out of time. So Mother Nature, get on it already. Okay, we're sick of it. The peak mountain snowpack, typically, I recently learned, is the first week of April. So we'll see how things go in terms of the mountain snowpack. So we still have a bit of February to go, but these average temperatures are starting to climb, to your point. So, all right, so that's a breakdown on the forecast. Now we're going to play City of the Week, okay? Yes. This is a really fun game if you're new to the podcast. Adam, want to break it down?
All right, so we have done this now, I can't remember how many times, but there is usually a Vulcan mind meld where I have come up with a number of clues, or Brian or you have come up with a number of clues, and we try and see who would get it first. Now, it's just one-on-one here at this point. So I am going to try and convey to you a city in our area or a township in our area that either bears some significance, maybe not. In this case, today's City of the Week comes to us from lovely Snohomish County.
Oh, shout out.
However, its population is a mere 6,560 as of the 2020 census.
That narrows things down.
It's really tiny.
Okay.
6,000 people, 6.5, right? First European settlers were from Finland in 1883, and they built a cabin basically as a homestead act, or part of the Homestead Act. It's like you build a cabin, the land is yours. That was kind of the way that worked at the time.
Wait, can I start to guess?
Yes, let her rip.
Okay, so 2 guesses. Cathcart.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but that's not quite what I'm looking for.
Lake Goodwin.
Ooh, another. Ooh, Abby. Yeah, you're getting dangerously.
Okay,
we're hovering in the right area.
All right.
Or well, I don't want to throw you off on that. Not entirely, but all right.
Okay.
Was known for one of the first industries was the Puget Mill. Were doing a lot of logging happening here in the entire Puget Sound area at the time. But the Puget Mill kind of cleared the area, and then a lot of the farmland was also mink farming. They were known for mink farming.
I never even thought about the concept of minks needing to be farmed.
This town today is so small that it's known as a one-store, one-restaurant town.
No way. So it's not Malpe?
No.
It's not North Creek?
No.
Oh, gosh. Adam, this is a tough one.
Was incorporated in 1965.
Okay.
Now, I'll give you 2 more clues, and then I'm kind of almost out of them. This one will mean nothing to you, but means everything to me, which was my sophomore year in high school. My prom date lived in this area.
Okay.
And I got absolutely, completely lost in its labyrinthian construction.
Labyrinthian.
And I got so lost that my best friend at the time, Hans, ended up taking all the girls to the restaurant, to the dinner,
Oh, no.
while I was stuck driving
just
around
out
this
there.
city, trying to get. By the time I got to her house, her father basically had the shotgun ready to go. I was like, I am here for the kids from prom. And he looked at me, he's like,
Adam.
you're late. And I was like, yes, I am. But now I know this little town by the back of my hand.
Is it the Tulaco Valley?
Oh, Tualco? No,
Tualco.
No. That would be really good, too.
I think I've gone through North Creek, Mill Creek, Marysville, Lake Stevens.
Okay.
So
here's your last hint.
Okay.
It's not too far from the Alderwood area. In fact, they get their water, the water and utilities from the Alderwood Water and Wastewater District, which actually they take their water from Everett and Spada Lake. But thinking in the north.
That is so helpful.
Yeah.
Wait. Is it Briar?
Yes! Ding, 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 ding.
We were talking. I should have remembered this. We were talking about Briar recently. That took me forever.
I waved this just under your nose just enough to try and see, like, will she remember?
Wow, that was literally, I suppose the last guess is always it. So,
But
Adam, well done. That
it
was
also
fun.
gives me an excuse to roll out the prom from Hades at
Man,
this point. Yeah.
you almost got in such huge trouble there, Adam.
It was terrible.
Oh,
Well,
my
no,
gosh.
well, I almost got in trouble a gajillion years ago in high school, but not today.
Not
See?
today.
I knew you could do this.
This was so fun. Wow, I feel like just this thrill coursing through me. Are you all feeling that too?
Yeah.
It's been real. It's been real fun. Adam Gerke, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Abby Oconee. Continue to listen to us, the Northwest Weather Podcast. It's a thrill being with you. We'll take care, and we'll see you next week.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Northwest Weather is available wherever you get your podcast.